Hey, Michelle? Where did you want to meet today?
Hey, Eric. Your place is fine. As usual.
Where should we eat dinner?
Let's eat at your house. Please, cook something.
Okay.
You can leave on time today, right?
Yep. I can leave soon. How about you?
My work is already done. I was getting ready to leave. I was gonna go straight to your house.
Okay. Do you want to go shopping together?
Yeah, let's do that. I can't carry heavy things by myself. I'll wait for you at the station. What about the supermarket near the station?
Yeah, sounds good. I'm gonna leave as quickly as possible.
It's okay. Either way, my office is farther away.
Right. But I'll leave as soon as I can. By the way, lately we always meet at my place.
Yes, that's right. You don't like it?
I don't mind it. But if it's okay with you, why don't we live together?
What?
You come to my house almost every day, and we have dinner together every day. Then it would be easier for us to live together. I think it would be easier.
Does that mean we're going to move into your house?
That's right. You pay rent for your apartment. It's a waste, right?
If we're going to live together, you're thinking about our future?
Huh? What about the future?
Don't tell me you're not going to just let me move in with you, and that's it.
You mean after we moved in together?
Yes. What are you going to do after I move in?
Well, I'm also thinking about our future.
Are you saying you want to marry me?
I can't say so for sure right now, but I'm hoping it will happen eventually.
I see. What's your annual income?
What?
Approximately how much? We've never talked about these things before, have we? So what is your income now, approximately?
My annual income? Is that what you're worried about?
Of course, it's important. If we're going to live together and think about the future, it is even more important.
Well, right. Roughly 50,000 or so. Or maybe a little less. Well, something like that.
What? That little? I mean, could it be less than $50,000?
I guess so.
You are in your 30s. Are you making that little?
I just started this job last year. They don't give raises that easily.
I see. Well, then, I'm sorry. Can you change jobs again?
Huh? What do you mean?
Would you change jobs again? With your current salary, it's impossible, isn't it?
Impossible to do what?
Do you really think you can marry me with that kind of income?
Why are you saying that? Are you judging me by my salary?
If you're thinking about getting married, salary is also important. You say you want me to move in with you. If I move in with you, I will have to introduce you to my parents, right? I don't want to introduce someone with such a small income to my family.
How could you say that?
What are you talking about? Who wouldn't? I'm not the only one. With that kind of income, you'll never marry anyone.
Aren't you happy with me? We eat dinner together every day. I felt so happy doing that. If we lived together, it would take some of the hassle off for you. I thought we could be happier. Was I wrong?
Eric, no one can live on idealism alone. That is reality. You should think more dispassionately.
What do you mean? What do you mean by idealism?
In reality, all we need is money. Right now, we are just dating. I work too, and I also earn some money. So I can live without depending on you. But if you're going to start talking about living together, shouldn't you find a better job? What are you going to do with that kind of income?
I'm not going to change jobs. This is a great place to work that I finally found. It's also rewarding. And I have good relationships with my boss and coworkers.
But what about the pay? Your income is that low. And are you okay with that?
It's not even that low. I get about average.
I don't think so. My friend's husband, for example, he makes more. If you are like this, I'm too embarrassed. I can't introduce you to my friends.
Do you only have friends who judge people by their income? I mean, were you one of those people?
That's not what I mean. I mean, as a boyfriend, it's okay. But if you're going to be my fiancé or future husband, I think we need to think about that a little bit too. I think.
So you're saying that because my income is an issue, you don't want to marry me. So you can't live with me? If that's the case, it's fine.
Huh? You're okay with that? If you really like me, isn't it normal to try harder?
Try harder? How?
You want to marry me, don't you? You're the one who said so. Then why aren't you trying harder? Aren't you going to make an effort or something?
What do you mean by try harder? I'm working hard and doing my best.
It's not about working hard.
Then what?
You should change jobs. Somewhere that pays better, if it's your career. You have other jobs, don't you? Get a new job as soon as possible. As long as your income goes up, you can marry me. You can go from being just my boyfriend to being my fiance, okay? Don't you want that?
Just for that reason alone, I can't change jobs.
Just that reason? You don't care about me, huh?
I didn't say that. I said I don't want to change jobs. Besides, this place is a lot nicer than the last one. The job has good conditions. The benefits of this company are also good. That's why I want to keep working for this company. I like what I'm doing now.
You choose work over me.
What? I don't understand. If you put it that way, you choose money over me too, don't you?
That is not what I meant. I'm just saying, if I were to marry you, at a minimum, aiming for $100,000 per year. That's the minimum.
That's not possible right now.
Okay, I see. Then we're no closer to becoming engaged. Maybe we'll go back to being friends.
Huh?
Is that what you want? Hey, what are you going to do?
I don't understand what you mean. If I won't change jobs, you want to break up?
I guess so. I really don't want to break up with you, though. I guess we are back to being friends for now. I can still go out with you, though. I won't go any further than that.
Are you saying you're breaking up with me because my income is low?
I didn't say that. Because you haven't thought about our future together, I say we go back to being friends once and for all.
That's just a different way of putting it, isn't it? You mean you want to break up, right? I asked you if you wanted to move in with me. That's all I asked you. I didn't think it would come to this. I'm sorry. I need to be alone today.
Why? I'm almost at the station. Don't you want to go shopping with me?
I can't act normal after a talk like this. I don't want to see you now. I want to think, alone.
Why are you being so selfish? I've already come in the direction of your house, you know?
Your house is 2 train stops from there, right? Just go home.
You're such a jerk. Are you trying to turn me away?
Please. Think about what you said calmly. You told your boyfriend that you would leave him if he didn't change jobs.
I didn't say right now. As far as the future is concerned, if you would eventually move on to a higher paying company, that would be great. I mean, I can marry you then.
That's enough.
Huh?
I didn't make it clear I wanted to get married. I don't know why you keep talking about my income so much. And I'm not going to change jobs. I can't think about that now. And I feel like I didn't know you well enough.
What do you mean?
I'm all for realistic thinking, but all you think about is money. I think it's a little early. For now. I don't want to see you for a while. Why don't you think about it on your own? Later, Michelle went to Eric's house. However, Eric didn't come home. Eric thought about it on his own, and he wanted to discuss it with her, and work out some of the disagreements about values. However, the dozens of angry texts he received from her afterwards completely dampened his feelings for her. By the next morning, there were over 100 texts from Michelle, so he decided that he could no longer make it work with her. Even after he told her he was leaving her, she sent him angry and tragic heroine-like messages. Seeing that, he couldn't figure out why he was dating her in the first place. Eric realized that you never really know who someone is.
Can you stop using the elevator? Why don't you use the stairs if you live on the second floor?
What?
I live on the 38th floor. Even when I use it normally, it's irritating because others will stop it on the way. If you use it, it gets even more irritating.
But I have to carry some heavy stuff.
You can easily carry them without the elevator. Just use the stairs.
I try not to use it in the morning or the afternoon when everyone gets home. Though I often happen to be in the same elevator. Can you tell me what time you usually use it? If you can, I can adjust the schedule so we don't happen to use it at the same time.
How should I know that? I might have to use it suddenly, or I might feel like going out. Are you saying that every single time I go out, I have to tell you?
That'd be bothering me as well. I'm busy.
Who do you think you are? You're saying it as if I wouldn't have anything to do. Are you mocking me?
No, I'm not. I apologize if I made you feel that way. But I have a job, so it'd be difficult to always do as you wish.
Aren't you married? Why do you have to work that much as well? If you don't have money, you shouldn't have bought it.
A lot of married couples or people who work and live their life here have the rights to live however they want or buy whatever they want.
Yeah. And I live on the 38th floor, and you on the 2nd. But don't forget that this is a condo. Residents must follow the rules of each other.
Of course.
If anyone doesn't follow the rules, they should be kicked out.
You're right.
So you better get out.
Huh?
The 2nd floor is the lowest floor here, right? I can't stand to be irritated every time by the residents of the lower levels. I want you to follow the rules, or get out!
Wait a second. What rule are you talking about?
It's the unspoken rule that the residents from the lower floors must respect the ones from the higher floors.
I've never heard of that. That's ridiculous.
That's because you're from the lowest. My son happened to go to the same swimming class as your son. But we have to clarify our relationship according to the rule. It's already crazy for you to talk back at me.
That's not a rule.
The higher you live, the more it costs, you know that? I can see that you and I live in a different world. It's only natural for the rule to be created.
Regardless of their salaries, every resident has the right to use the elevator.
A poor family like yours has no right to decide anything. You can't even afford to let your son go to a private kindergarten, can you? Does your son go to a public one because you're poor? Whatever the case, you're below us.
That doesn't make any sense.
Higher salary means higher status. Isn't that a given? So don't use the elevator from now on. Stop annoying the upper level residents. If you ever use it again, I'm gonna ban your son from the swimming class.
He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Doesn't matter. It's your fault.
You really believe you're above us because your rent costs more? Enough to ban my son from swimming classes?
Yes, I am. What I order must be followed. Got it?
Okay.
So, starting from today, you're banned from using the elevator. Don't ever use it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Kathy. Is it true that you've been banned from using the elevator?
Did you hear that from Amanda?
Yes. My kids go to the same kindergarten as hers. I overheard her bragging about it this morning.
Bragging about what?
She said she dealt with a rebellious, lower-class resident.
Oh my god.
In the kindergarten, most of them go to the same swimming class, so everybody knows that you live on the 2nd floor. So...
Now everybody thinks I'm banned and can't use it?
Exactly. I bet everybody thinks so.
It's true, so I don't care.
Are you okay? It's too cruel to be banned from using the elevator. Why would she do that?
I could have ignored her as well. But I had no choice because she said she's gonna bully my son.
For real? I can't believe it. She has a kid too.
Amanda does literally anything to make her look superior. I guess I'm the victim number 1. You should be careful too, Jessie. You never know what she's gonna do to you.
Actually, she's already done something similar to me as well.
Huh?
You know, I'm quite shy.
I do think you're a little introverted, but
I'm scared if I get banned from Amanda's friends list. So I'm reluctantly obeying her.
like what?
I regularly take care of her kid. I live in a different building, but I live on the 3rd floor. So apparently she looks down on me.
What? Does she do that to you, even though she doesn't live in the same building? If she has to do that, why doesn't she get a babysitter or something?
I heard she doesn't want to waste money.
So she forces you to watch her kid.
Yes, like 2 or 3 times a week.
For real?
She said I have to do it unless I want my kid to get bullied. Also, I was told not to tell this to anyone. She said it's the fate of the ones from the low levels.
Ridiculous fate.
I have my newborn baby too, so I'm getting tired of this. We're going through a tough time.
Jessie.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you about this. You've been always nice to me, so... I'm sorry for complaining like this. You're the one who's going through a tough time.
Thank you for telling me about it.
Huh?
That means you trust me enough, right? I'm glad.
I thought it would be annoying.
Not at all. But we have to do something about Amanda. I can't forgive her for all of this.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah. Let me know if Amanda asks you to do that again.
Okay. Looks like you haven't used the elevator ever since. It's never stopped on the 2nd floor since then. Keep it up.
Yeah.
If you had done that from the very beginning, I wouldn't have been irritated. I'm glad you understand your place. Anyway, look at how miserable you are.
Huh?
You listen to everything I tell you, Kathy. Maybe I should ask you to get me anything I need. Since you're already at the bottom, it's quicker for you to go out.
Are you trying to get me to get you anything you need?
I'm so sorry for winning in life.
My room is just a place to store things.
Huh?
It's located conveniently for me. I often get many things, so I chose this room.
Stop lying.
Huh?
It's on the 2nd floor, but still, it's a condo, and you're calling it a storage? I wonder how rich you are. Why are you even trying to pretend? If you claim to call it a storage, where do you actually live?
50th floor.
Huh? That's the top floor.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Are you being serious?
Yes, I am. If you don't believe me, would you like to come over to my place?
But I've never seen you in the elevator after the 2nd floor.
I was using the one that goes straight to the penthouse.
What?
As you were barking like a dog, I changed the settings of it a little bit. I made it so I can get on and off on the 2nd floor as well.
What? You're lying.
By the way, no one lives on the 2nd floor. I'm renting the whole floor.
The whole floor? How rich are you?
My husband runs a company, and I run an apparel company. I store some new clothes and samples there. The reason why my kid doesn't go to a private kindergarten is not because I can't afford it. It's because he goes to an international preschool.
An international preschool? That's not cheap. Let's start a new relationship. Turn a new leaf.
What do you mean?
Let's be friends. We're the only moms that live on the upper levels.
I would never, ever be friends with you. You don't even have the right to be a mom. You're a piece of trash.
What?
I heard you hang out with your boyfriend every week, getting your friend to take care of your own child, yeah?
What are you talking about?
I did some digging about you because you were acting weird.
What digging? It's true I got my friend to take care of my kid. but that's because I was busy with stuff.
What an excuse.
It's not. If you really want to make me out to be some horrible mom, whatever. I take good care of my child.
Right. Because you go to see Andrew, who lives on the 40th floor.
On top of that, you were trying to get him
While his wife was out for a business trip?
Stop imagining things. I don't forgive you for degrading me just because you live on the top. And you're being rude to Andrew and I. Apologize, now. Or I'm suing you.
His wife just got back.
What?
She obviously thought it was weird to see you go to the 40th floor quite often. So I told her on a business trip. Apparently she got back 2 days earlier than she was supposed to, and now she's just got on the elevator.
Wait a second. There's only one elevator on the higher floors.
What are you concerned about? I thought you didn't have anything to do with Andrew.
Then there shouldn't be any problems,
Even if his wife got home.
I got no time to get dressed. Please, I'm begging you, let me use the elevator that goes straight to the top. I can get on it with a password, right?
As if I would let you. By the way, there's an inspection going on with the stairs. For the time being, they're not available from the 30th to 50th floor.
No way. I'm completely stuck on the 40th. What do I do? Please, Kathy, help me. I'll do anything for you. Literally anything.
You don't have to do anything for me. You slept with someone who you're not married with. You broke the rule. Since you broke the rule, I'm just gonna get you out of here.
I don't want to. I don't want my husband to know that.
Get out! I thought you must obey what the ones living on the higher levels say, right? Amanda got caught by her husband and Andrew's wife. She asked to pay compensation to them, and she got banned from the condo. Naturally, she got divorced, and she lost custody of her child. Though she was looking down on the ones who lived on the lower floors. She never thought she'd fall off the lowest.